And now a look at Perth's new age offices that are changing the way we work. Modern technology has allowed us to be more mobile, more interactive and, as we all know, constantly switched on. Many are embracing this shift, but for some employees it is proving to be a tough adjustment. Charlotte Hamlin reports.
The face of the modern workplace is changing.
I see life as being an adventure, and work is part of that adventure.
We think it's going to give our colleagues far greater flexible working environment options, also a lot more fun, a lot more collaboration, a lot more teamwork and a lot more opportunity to innovate.
I can't imagine having a desktop computer and being tied to a location, you know. I'm about to fly out this afternoon and I just pick up my laptop and my iPad and that's the office.
Around the world, companies are starting to change the way we work. As new office towers go up, the walls between work and play are coming down. Perth office designers are making the most of the mobility that comes with modern technology, allowing staff to choose how they want to work.
It gives into where the technology is going. It gives into people are looking for meaning where they come to work. They want to be more flexible, they want to feel more empowered, they want to balance it with their private lives as well. So if we don't give into that as an organisation, I absolutely think that we miss out.
Netherlands-based company Veldhoven & Co is the think tank behind the activity-based workplace environment. An employee has no set desk, instead only a home base, a locker they can use for storage. Beyond that, they're free to roam. Wireless technology and a flexible phone system enabling them to work from a variety of different types of spaces in the complex, even the kitchen bench.
This is what we refer to as one of our Ned Kelly meeting areas.
Bankwest has become the first major company in Perth to embrace the concept at its new headquarters in the city.
They can obviously work at more traditional type desks, or they can work in one of the very many collaboration spaces that we've designed into the building here. Whether that's a cubicle, whether it's something like one of our Ned Kelly meeting rooms, or one of our booths, or even in the cafeteria areas themselves. It just gives colleagues a complete range of options in terms of how they want to work.
Bankwest trialled the activity-based workplace on a pilot floor in its old tower and has hailed it a success. It's now begun moving all of its almost 3,000 employees into the new office, but concedes it will take some adjustment.
With any change, you will get colleagues who will go through the full range of emotions, from those that are really excited about it and can't wait, to those that are more anxious and more nervous because it's a change to the way that they've worked for a whole number of years.
People are creatures of habit, so they come in at the same time every day, they park in the same spot, they get the same train, and listen, people have been at the bank for 20 years, you know, so I think it's going to be a massive cultural shift. But I think as long as we all embrace the change and we adhere to the behaviours and the values of what this is all about, I think we're going to be absolutely fine.
It's not just the banking sector that's changing working habits. On a much smaller scale, events company DG Global is also trying to become more collaborative, more flexible and more mobile in the way its employees work.
We can operate from an event site, or we can operate from the office, or from our cars, or from home, and it's really about constantly being on the go and being able to service our clients correctly in whatever environment we end up being in.
The company's 3 Perth-based employees have just moved into a new office in Northbridge, where they're taking cues from their Melbourne counterparts who operate from a unique space.
The top level is really their sort of chill-out escape area with a ping-pong table and a bar and an outdoor area and some really cool lounge spaces. It also facilitates a voiceover booth and video production and editing equipment, so it's a really, really dynamic space. All of their desks are also on casters, so they're movable and rotatable, and so, you know, every few months they'll sort of switch things up and people will sit next to somebody different. But again, it's about open spaces, being able to bounce ideas off each other and really communicate really easily.
It's about bridging the gap between home and the workplace, allowing employees to work when and where it suits them. Workplace relations strategist Nicholas Blaine says this is the future for the modern workplace, and those who are slow to catch on will miss out.
It's very important, of course, for business in this day and age of increasing competition to be able to be more productive. And what we see is that through teamwork, through easier access to other employees, we see an ability to have a more proactive approach to problem solving. And that in itself can lead to higher productivity if the circumstances are right.
Luke Camperman says there's more to be gained than lost by sacrificing your set desk.
There's always anxiety about, you know, what about personalising my space? What about my family picture? What about the team that I'm currently sitting with? And, you know, will I be sitting with them again in the new situation? And what we found in experience, have experienced in the past, is that the anxiety up front absolutely dies away very, very quickly after people see how exciting this new way of working can be, how they feel better supported and better connected with who they are working with.
Charlotte Hamlin there.